The 7-7 Las Vegas Raiders are at home this week for some Saturday football action. The 9-5 Miami Dolphins heading to the Strip, hopefully their defense riding shotgun as they travel, because they were front and center in yet another Dolphins win last week.
Newton is sacked.
Miami sacked Cam Newton 3 times, held him to 209 passing yards, no TD passes, a rating under 90.
Couldn't break away from Baker.
Miami's pass rush has gotten stronger as the season has gone along. Emmanuel Ogbah leading the way for the Finns. He picked up his team-leading 9th sack last week.
And it's over. Newton is dumped.
And the stronger their pass rushes look, the stronger their secondary looks. Miami is top 5 in rating allowed for the year, top 5 in TD passes allowed.
Guns it, is incomplete.
Vegas will be rolling with Marcus Mariota at QB. He took over for Derek Carr after hurting his groin, and it was clear right away the Raiders' offense with Mariota wasn't going to be the same.
A big carry to start this possession.
Mariota ran the ball 9 times, racking up 88 yards and a score.
Mariota will get in for the touchdown.
The Dolphins at least are coming off a game where they faced a mobile QB in Newton. They gave up 38 rushing yards to him on 9 carries.
Newton, nothing there.
As for Mariota's arm, he threw for a score, and in his case, it was a dime to Darren Waller.
What a throw, what a catch, touchdown Raiders.
Now, he did throw a pick, and his rating at the end of the game was just 83.3.
Here's a pick. Pass was behind Zay Jones.
Still, he may get a couple games at the end of the year to showcase what he can do, which, depending on how he does, could make for an interesting offseason for the Silver and Black.
Floats it for Waller, pass caught.
Waller, by the way, didn't just score either. He had another monster game, 150 receiving yards. The second time in his last 3 games he's put up 150-plus receiving yards, and he's now just 33 yards short of going over the 1,000-yard barrier for the second year in a row.
Completion of Waller, the big tight end.
Would be fun to see if Xavien Howard covered him. Howard is having a ridiculously good season, leading the league in interceptions.
Intercepted again. Howard has one.
Miami's defense has had to carry the load a lot in their wins because they do struggle on offense quite a bit still.
Picked off in the end zone.
Tua Tagovailoa had another rookie QB type showing last week. Under 150 yards passing, just 5.6 yards per attempt, no TD passes, rating under 75.
It's a sack.
The Raiders didn't handle one of Tua's fellow rookie QBs well last week, though, giving up over 300 yards to Justin Herbert, 2 TDs, and a rating over 120.
Pass is caught, touchdown!
And their numbers against the pass for the year are middle of the pack.
A wide open receiver.
As for Vegas's run D, they held the Chargers to 3.3 yards per carry, but allowed Austin Eckler to go for 4.6 a run on 13 carries, and have allowed 4.6 a carry for the year.
A little stutter step for 27 yards.
And the Dolphins have been trying to establish their ground game more as of late, and it worked for them last week. Xavien Howard going for over 120 yards.
Touchdown! It's Ahmed.
This is still a great matchup. The Raiders still have plenty of incentive to try and get to 9-7 for the year, regardless of whether it gets them into the playoffs. An above 500 record in year 3 of Chucky would still be a win in a lot of ways. The Dolphins obviously have more than that on the line, and then there is the island factor. You can bet all of Hawaii is going to be watching this game, as it will be the first time in NFL history 2 QBs born in Hawaii face off as starters in the NFL. If Mariota starts, of course. Carr is still possibly in play. So which one are you picking, and what's the score? Put both in the comments section. We will put ours onto the screen. Man, I want to go snorkeling in Hawaii all of a sudden.
Quick toss, shovel, and they've got it. Ford to Ahmed.
Left in the third quarter. Here we are under 6.5 to go. 3rd and goal. Mariota with